I'm sorry, the seat's taken.
Who are you saving for? Cinderella?
I ran out of scarves and belts.
Hi, Mom. I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay. I'm glad you're here. Chip's act is first on the program. Where are Jenny and Allie?
They called. They said they're running late.
The scarf and the belt are running late.
They'll be here. And I'm hearing my show.
What about the handbag?
Oh, he's coming down from Connecticut. This is his son's first performance. I know he won't be late.
Oh. Well, my daughter's doing her Tina Turner impression. And if they raise the curtain before he gets here, I'm taking this seat. Sorry we're late.
That's okay. I'm just glad you made it.
Where's Charles? The handbag hasn't shown up yet, and it's almost showtime. Who's she?
Tina Turner's mother.
Maybe he had an emergency.
Or maybe it was the new baby. Little Stuart seems to be taking up an awful lot of his time lately.
He's Chip's father, too. Don't worry.
I worry, therefore I am.
Good evening and welcome to our annual Parents' Night variety show.
Take the seat.
Thanks.
Please help me welcome tonight's first act, our very own Mr. Magic, Chip Lowell.
Thank you. Do I hear hi, Mr. Magic?
Hi, Mr. Magic.
A funny thing happened to me on the way to the theater. I was going to pull a rabbit out of my hat, but when I took it off, all I found was my hair. For my first trick, I have a pitcher of ordinary milk. Next, I have a piece of newspaper. Sunday funnies work the best, which I roll up like this. And then I carefully pour the milk into it. This is a good trick for kids whose mothers always make them finish their milk. Because when their moms come to check, the milk is gone.
You see, Chip, there's a message. I bet it's your dad.
So what?
Give him a chance.
Hi, have you ever been alone on a night that's so hot you have to peel off all your clothes?
Wrong number.
Hi, Chip. This is your father. Look, I'm sorry I couldn't make your show tonight. Something just came up. But look, bring your magic tricks with you this weekend, and you can give me a private performance, okay? Bye.
You see, Chip, he couldn't help it. He still wants to see your show.
So what? Tonight is what counted. You know, sometimes Dad's a real jerk.
Honey, don't say that about your father. I'm sure it was an emergency. You know, a lot of times doctors can't call their lives their own.
I'm going to bed.
Good night, Mr. Magic. Any ideas?
Hire a Charles look-alike.
Don't worry about Chip. Dad'll make it up to him this weekend.
I hope so.
Can we listen to the first message again?
No.
Just asking.
I hate it when he calls his father a jerk.
Well, he was bound to figure it out sooner or later.
Hi, have you ever been alone on a night that's so hot?
Are you done with the crossword?
You mean, have I finished with it, or have I given up?
Can I have it?
You can burn it.
Hi.
Hi, what are you guys doing home so early?
Chip's a better magician than he thought. He made Dad disappear.
What?
We didn't see him all weekend. Either he was in his study or he was out, so Chip and I told him we had to come home early. You guys look tired. Does the baby still cry all night?
You mean Stuart?
Chip,
I can't help it. Stuart's a nerd's name.
that nerd, that baby, is your half-brother.
Don't remind me. All Claire does is sit around making faces and saying, stew, stew, and goo, goo. I bet when I was that age, I was a lot smarter.
And Claire? You bet.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Hi, Charles. Hold on.
Chip? Hello? No, I'm not mad. I understand. We're still getting together on Wednesday, right? For the hockey game, remember? I asked you last week. Great. It's just you and me, right, Dad? Okay. See you Wednesday. Bye, Dad.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Do you guys have the fashion section?
In our room. Shakespeare's Imp.
Emma,
Uh-huh.
I know how Chip feels about his dad, but Jenny doesn't say much. Is she okay?
Not really, but she'll get used to it. I did.
But you know your dad loves you.
Yeah, sure, I know, but it would be nice to have him around to take me to a hockey game once in a while. Hockey, puck, that's it.
What?
Shakespeare's Imp, 14 down.
I knew that.
No, you didn't.
I did too.
Boy, Mom should have come with us. That waiter looked exactly like Don Johnson. He was hot.
He was nothing. I'll tell you who's hot. Chip.
Don't make me laugh.
No. Why aren't you at the hockey game?
Same reason as always. Dad canceled.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
He canceled our weekend, too.
That's cool. Saturday, Jason wanted to take me downtown to watch the dawn come up over the harbor, while miraculously getting me home by midnight.
Girl, so would you mind going upstairs? I want to watch the rest of the game with Chip.
Sure.
So, who's winning?
The Rangers.
How about a halftime break?
Hockey doesn't have halftime. It has 3 periods.
Step timeouts?
Yeah?
Timeouts.
Mom!
Just for a minute.
Boy, the next time I want to see a hockey game, I'll go to a bar.
I want to talk to you about your dad.
You mean Stuart's dad?
No, I mean your dad. You think he didn't show up because he wants to spend more time with Stuart, don't you?
I think he didn't show up so he could spend less time with me.
Oh, honey, I'm sure that's not true. He probably got stuck having to sub for another doctor at the hospital.
Who cares? I just wanted to see Tristan so he wouldn't forget who I am.
Tristan wouldn't forget you.
I bet he has. I bet he thinks he's Stuart's dog now.
Tell you what, why don't we rent a car and we can drive up to Grandma and Grandpa's house this week, and I'll go over to Dad's and get Tristan. You can spend the whole weekend with him.
All right. Can we watch the end of the game now?
Oh, sure. Listen, I'm gonna go call Grandma and Grandpa. Is Kate still upstairs?
Yeah.
See you later, pal.
See ya.
I'm in the bath.
Good. I need to talk to you. I called my parents.
Terrific. How are they?
Fine. I told them I'm bringing the kids up to spend the weekend with them.
Allie, can this wait until I'm clean?
No, Charles canceled his weekend with the kids. I'm afraid he's abandoning them for the new baby.
Allie, he's a doctor. He's probably busy.
So's Bill Cosby, but he has time to spend with his kids.
Well, why don't you just call Charles up and talk it over with him?
Well, I'd rather wait until I go up this weekend and pick up Tristan, then I'll have it out with him.
You want to run that by me again?
Chip wants to see Tristan, so I told him that I would go over to Charles and Claire's, pick up Tristan, and bring him back to my parents for the weekend.
Allie, let somebody else pick up the dog.
Who, Lauren Green?
Are you sure this isn't just an excuse to see the new house?
The house? That heavily mortgaged, 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath, split-level blot on the landscape?
Claire is probably going to be there with the new baby. Why make yourself miserable?
So, Claire has a new baby. So what? I could have a new baby if I could get a date. Do me a favor, will you?
What?
Hurry up. I need the bathtub.
Allie.
There.
Welcome to my humble foyer.
It's lovely.
Well, I'd give you a tour, but the place is such a mess. You know what it's like living with a child.
Yeah. Is Charles home, by the way?
No, he had to go out. He'll be so sorry he missed you.
Well, I won't keep you. Is Tristan's doggy bag all packed?
Yes. He's around here somewhere. Tristan? The place is so big. Tristan! I'm sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me a minute. Don't cry, sweetheart. Mommy's coming.
Place is so big.
Tristan? Come on, boy. Come on, Chris. 2,000, 4,000, 1,500. Leveler's not cheap. Limoges. What else would a femme fatale have in her foyer? Tristan, come on, boy. Tristan, not here. Tristan. Oh, excuse me. I called, but I guess you didn't hear me. I just wanted to tell you that I have Tristan in the car.
Oh, good. Would you like to meet Stuart?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Stuart, this is Allie. She's Chip and Jenny's mother.
Hi, Stuart, what a cutie you are.
Thank you.
He looks a lot like Charles.
I know. You should see them together. You think Charles had never been a father before?
He thinks so, too.
You'll have to excuse me again.
Yeah. Oh. You know, I hate to admit it, Stuart, but you are adorable.
Charles! I thought you said you'd be home by now.
It's your daddy. It's okay. Chip and Jenny turned out all right.
No, I don't understand. You said you'd be home early so I could get my hair done.
He said he'd be home early so she could get her hair done.
But the Borstons are expecting us.
The Borstons are expecting us. Yes, they are.
It's too late to cancel.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Charles sends his regards.
Was that Charles?
Well, you didn't hear?
No, I was talking to Stuart. He is adorable.
Thanks.
Oh, don't worry about your hair. Madeline Borston only has 3 strands or so.
But you didn't hear.
It's hard to shriek and not be overheard.
Oh, I have reason to shriek, believe me.
Yeah, I was going to do a little bit of that myself.
You know, lately Charles uses this place like a pit stop.
Well, you know, a doctor can't always call his life his own.
Oh, please.
It was the same story when I was married to him. He was either at the hospital or where? With you.
Oh. Well, you'll be happy to know that now he's hardly ever with me or with Stuart.
Or Chip or Jenny.
He's with them all the time, isn't he?
Afraid not. As a matter of fact, they've been feeling a little left out of the family album lately. You know, it's none of my business, but I think you and Charles should have a talk.
Yeah, you're right on both counts.
Fine. He does have an important date with Chip on Monday night, so if you'd remind him when he gets back from wherever it is he goes.
So, if Charles is not spending any time with Jenny and Chip, and he's not spending any time with Claire and Stuart, then who is he spending his time with?
My thoughts exactly.
Claire's too, I bet.
Wouldn't that be nice?
You think it would be nice that Charles was having another affair?
No, that would mean he was having a good time. But it wouldn't be bad if Claire thought he was having an affair, then she could have a taste of her own medicine.
Let me have a taste of the fuyang.
It's delicious. What, the fuyang or the revenge? The fuyang. Revenge is not that sweet when it involves Chip, Jenny, and Stuart.
Stuart?
Children are blameless. Stuart is entitled to a father who loves him and spends time with him, even if he has to be Charles.
I agree. I think it's about time that somebody made Charles see the light.
Well, when he comes to pick up Chip, I'm going to take him aside, and if he doesn't see the light, he'll see stars.
Great.
Pass it back.
No, I don't mean this. I mean, it's great that you're going to finally talk to Charles or punch him out, whichever the case may be.
Pass it back anyway. If I'm going to punch him out, I'll need the strength.
Karen. Okay, but if we invite Karen, then we have to invite George.
Who are you inviting where?
Just some friends here.
When?
A week from Saturday.
Kate and I have tickets to a play a week from Saturday.
We know.
I see. So, what are you planning on doing here?
Just hang out, order pizza, listen to music, maybe dance a little.
In other words, you're planning a party?
Well, I wouldn't call it a party.
Why not?
Because then you'd say no.
I'm going over to Eddie's.
Wait a minute. Your dad's going to be here to pick you up in a couple of minutes.
He won't show up. Besides, I'd rather see Eddie.
Is that what you want me to tell him when he comes here to get you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Tell him I had an emergency.
Chip,
What?
don't stay too long at Eddie's.
Okay.
Why'd you let him go?
Because I would rather have your dad wait around for a few minutes than have Chip wait around all night.
Good move.
Speaking of good moves, let's invite Kevin.
Definitely.
Wait a minute. If Kate and I decide to let you have this party, I want you to promise one thing. No drinking beer, no dimmed lights, and nobody upstairs.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank Chip.
Why?
Because Chip is going to be here spying on you all night, and I know he'll tell all.
Mother, you're driving me crazy.
You're a teenager. If I didn't drive you crazy, I wouldn't be worthy of the name Mom.
Dad.
Hi, honey.
Speaking of unworthy,
Where's Chip? Is he upstairs?
he stepped out for a minute.
Oh, hi, Allie. Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Girls, would you like to go upstairs and plan your party? I'd like to talk to your dad for a minute alone.
Sure. See you later, Dad.
Okay.
Bye.
You want a drink?
Sure, yeah, that would be nice. Okay, Allie, I think I know what you want to talk about. Listen, I'm sorry I missed a few dates with Chip, but it couldn't be helped. My patients, they depend on me.
So does your son.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Try to make time.
Well, I try, Allie, I try. Chip can't be too upset. He's not even here.
Well, he thought you were going to stand him up again, so he went over to Eddie's. He said he'd rather spend time with him.
He said that?
Well, he's just pretending to be tough. He thinks you're ignoring him in favor of Stuart.
That's not true.
I know that. Claire told me that you're not spending time with Stuart either. Who are you spending your time with?
You're beginning to sound a lot like Claire. You know, she actually accused me of seeing another woman. Can you believe that?
Gee, I think I'm the wrong person to ask that particular question.
Well, I'm not seeing anybody. I spend my time alone.
Why?
Because I've got a lot of thinking to do. I mean, everybody wants something from me.
What do you want?
To be left alone. I mean, ever since the baby was born, I've been tired and depressed all the time.
Postpartum depression, so what else is new?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm just too old for all of this. I mean, Chip and Jenny were enough. Then Claire gets pregnant.
Claire gets pregnant. You make it sound as though you weren't even in the room.
Claire wanted a baby. I wanted to make her happy. I'd forgotten how much work all of this is. I mean, it's one thing to be fixing formula at 4 o'clock in the morning when you're 25. I'm 40.
I don't remember you ever fixing formula when you were 25. You were the one in the pink curlers.
I mean, I thought by the time I was 40, I'd be a successful surgeon.
You are.
With a nice income.
It's up there.
Pleasant house.
You got it.
Wonderful wife.
I'll pass.
I mean, I wanted to relax, enjoy my life. I wanted to travel. Now I'm tied down. I wanted to be extravagant. Now I've got to save for another tuition. I wanted...
To have everything your own way.
Yeah, well, haven't I earned that?
Oh, you never earn that. You take what life hands you and you make the best of it.
Didn't expect you to understand.
Who would understand better than I? My life took a detour of its own, you know. I was the one who thought I was going to be traveling with you, not starting over from scratch. I remember when I first moved in here, I was in the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror, and I swear there was nobody there. Just a dirty mirror with the kid's fingerprints on it. You know what I did?
What?
I cleaned it.
Well, what does that mean?
It means I didn't wallow in self-pity. All right, I did for a while. And then I said, this is my life. This is what I've got to make work.
You think I'm wallowing in self-pity?
I think you're alienating the people who love you most, and that's the worst thing you can do. You've got a wife and 3 kids who want to be a part of your life. You've got a chance to start over. You got more than you deserve, not less. So you better think about getting involved in your life, because otherwise your life is going to go on without you. Physician, heal thyself.
Bumble
As I walk down life's highway, I look neither to the left nor to the right, but straight ahead.
And get knocked on your keister by a truck coming from the left.
Mom.
When do we do the surprise?
Soon, Louis.
Coffee?
Love it.
That was a great party.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how you were the oldest graduate there?
Second oldest. Jane Wells is 2 years older than I am. Thank you very much.
Was she the one with the cane?
That was her mother. Jane Wells is the woman you danced with.
She's older than you?
Get him out of here.
When do we do the surprise?
In a little while.
Allie, do you realize that tomorrow is the first day that you're going to be able to sleep late?
After you make breakfast, right?
Hey, I can manage cold cereal.
That's right, you're a lady of leisure now.
Wrong. College may be over, but tomorrow is the first day of the rest of my life.
What are you gonna do?
She's going to look for a new fortune cookie to live by.
I have an appointment with an employment agency. Art World, here I come.
Allie,
I know.
just don't get your hopes up too high. The art world is a tough nut to crack.
Not for a woman with a BA.
What kind of job do you want?
Well, I thought I'd work into the field gradually, maybe get a job at a poster store or something. And then maybe work at a small gallery, but a small hot gallery. Arrange a showing for some artists, hobnob with the museum crowd, then maybe work my way into a small museum, then a medium-sized museum, then maybe the Met or the Louvre, or maybe I'd work at a poster store.
When do we do the surprise?
Right now, Louis. Allie, we all have a little surprise for you for this most auspicious day.
Really? What?
Well, it's sort of a tribute to our graduate. I wrote the words. All right, guys. Dun, da-dun, 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 dun, da-dun, 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 da-dun. School days, Allie's through with school days.
Finals are finally over and won.
We can make noise 'cause her homework is done.
Burning the midnight oil is past.
Now life is one gigantic blast.
And dinner will be on time at last, 'cause Allie has got her BA.
I thought the right first career move would be to see an employment counselor. You know, to check out the possibilities and to make that first all-important career move. Now, I know I can't start at the top, but I would like to get off on the right foot. You know, a job with a future, something that's more than a job, an in to the art world. Money is not an issue at this point. It's experience, being at the right place, meeting the right people.
How fast can you type?
I don't type.
How's your steno?
No, I don't do that either.
Have you considered going back to school and getting your master's?
Hi.
Hi.
Whoa, what happened here?
I reorganized the closet. Your coats go on the right, mine on the left, kids in the middle. Hats and scarves, top right shelf. Gloves and mittens, top left. Boots and galoshes, bottom right. Shopping cart and vacuum, bottom left. No, right.
Wow, this place is gleaming.
Yeah, I found a fabulous new wood polish.
Ellie, is that for us, or is Women's Day coming here to photograph it?
It's for us.
Al, just because you had a tough day job, honey, doesn't mean that you have to become Homemaker of the Year.
I'll get it. How do you know these things?
I've been unemployed myself. What happened?
I went to see the employment counselor.
What'd he say?
He told me I was qualified for 2 things. One of them was your wife.
Oh, good. Could you open this? What was the other one?
Ward of the state.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad.
Oh, can't it? He told me I should go back for my master's, that I have no skills. I have no skills.
Don't be ridiculous. There's lots of jobs that you can do.
Name them.
I'll do better than that. I'll show you.
They don't print the good jobs.
You're not looking for a good job. You're looking for a first job.
Right. All I want is something that will deliver a paycheck that doesn't have Charles Lowell written on the bottom of it.
All right. Editorial trainee.
I could be a trainee.
Forget it.
Why?
X, but Ness.
Is that like Loch Ness?
Experience necessary.
Why would they want to hire someone with experience just to train them?
Comptometer operator apprentice.
Do you have to be an apprentice before you can be a trainee?
Come on, we're only just starting.
See if there's anything in there for a basic trainee apprenticeship. I'd pay up to $50 a week.
Got a BA?
I've got a BA.
See our ad on the previous page.
I've got a BA.
Hartwell School, perfect place to earn your master's. You think God is trying to tell you something?
Sure. Why should you be any different from anybody else?
Hey, kids, set the table.
It's Chip's turn. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I clear.
What are you complaining about? It's a job. No X mess.
Allie!
What?
Maybe God is trying to tell you something. Here's exactly the job that you said you wanted.
Word of the state?
The Village Poster Store is looking for a clerk.
You're kidding.
No, look.
Oh. Kate, I have the funniest feeling about this.
What?
I'm going to get this job, and it's just the beginning.
Art world, here I come.
You got any, adult posters?
Adult posters?
Yeah, you know, adult posters.
You mean like smut?
Yeah, smut.
You might be interested in this one, sir. It's called Submission. It's one of our biggest sellers, but if submission is not your bag, you might be interested in this one called Dominance, which features heavier chains, clamps, other devices of torture. Or you might like to try a trip to the Museum of Modern Art's gift shop, where you might like to purchase a reproduction of a Cézanne or a Matisse, something that does not represent the mutilation of the human body and spirit, but rather the glorification of nature.
Hey, yo.
I know, I'm fired. Have a painful day, sir.
How about this? Legal assistant, learn all facets of the business, no experience necessary, opportunity for advancement.
No experience necessary? Finally, something I'm qualified for. In the legal profession. Kate, I have a funny feeling about this one. Franklin Morris, Yarosh and Koysum, good morning. Just a moment, please. Franklin Morris, Yarosh and Koysum, good morning. No, Mr. Yarosh is in Paris. Can Mr. Boris help you? Just a moment. Mr. Boris, Mr. Forrest for Mr. Yarosh. Franklin Morris, Yarosh and Koysum, good morning. Mr. Yarosh from Paris? No, Mr. Boris is with Mr. Forrest. Can I give you to Mr. Morris? Franklin Morris, Yarosh and Koysum, good morning. No, Mr. Yarosh is in Paris. Church, Paris, Europe? No, Mr. Boris is with Mr. Forrest. Mr. Morris is with Mr. Yarosh. Franklin Morris, Paris and Car Wash. Just a moment. Franklin Morris, Yarosh and Koysum, good morning.
Real estate firms seek salesperson to work on a commission basis?
Forget it.
Salesperson for window replacements?
No.
Bartender, full or part-time?
How about no time?
Come on, Allie, you're not exactly helping.
Being a bartender would be fun.
Yeah, you get to meet people.
Yeah, and you get to drink as much as you want.
Keep looking.
Counter salesperson, word processor, weight instructor.
Do you think you could find me something that doesn't require going outside? It is a jungle out there.
Hey, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Why?
That's a whole field. Telephone sales.
Telephone sales?
What do you do?
Exactly what it sounds like you do. You sell people stuff over the telephone. There's lots of them in here. There's a whole bunch. Telephone sales, full and part-time. So you could sell advertising, or look, you could sell magazines.
I do have a pleasant phone personality. And if I got into a tight spot, I could always hang up. Give me the paper. Hello. This is Macrobiotic Magazine calling. We're offering a special subscription rate to people in your area. Hello? Hello, this is Macrobiotic Magazine calling. Hello? Have you heard that Macrobiotic Magazine is offering a special... One, please.
The movie doesn't start again for 40 minutes.
That's okay. I'm not looking for entertainment, just escape.
Let me guess, you're job hunting.
How did you know?
We get 3 kinds of audience in the day. Job hunters, college kids flunking their exams, and the homeless tempest-tossed.
My kind of people.
You know, you really shouldn't see today's movie. It's a downer. Come back tomorrow. The animals sing at the end.
Even if the animals die at the end, it will be an upper. That bad.
How come?
I just graduated college, majoring in art history. So far, I have sold sadomasochistic posters, destroyed a law firm, and sold 1 magazine subscription to my mother.
I know what you mean. I'm a lawyer.
You are?
Uh-huh. I passed the bar a year ago, and I still don't have a job.
You want to come inside with me?
I saw the first show. By the way, I'm Don Eckert.
Oh, Job, nay ALLIE Lowell.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
If 2 trains pass each other going in opposite directions, train A is traveling at 80 miles per hour and train B is traveling at 100 miles per hour, how fast are they moving away from each other?
Do they tell you what railroad it is?
Uh-uh.
Then how do they expect you to figure it out?
It's me.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kate. 2 trains pass each other going in opposite directions. Train A is traveling at 80 miles per hour and train B is traveling at 100 miles per hour. How fast are they moving away from each other?
I'm a travel agent. I only know from tickets. Where's Allie?
Upstairs.
Hasn't she started dinner yet?
Oh, we're ordering out.
Well, let's order. I'm starved. What'll it be?
Pizza. Chinese.
Burger and fries.
Louis?
Anything's fine.
Great. 2 votes for barbecued spare ribs. All right, I'll ask Allie. Allie, what do you want for dinner? Cold pizza, watered-down Chinese food, burnt burgers, and soggy fries, or sensational barbecued spare ribs?
I'll just have a soft-boiled egg and some tea.
Allie, are you okay?
Do I look okay?
No.
Then don't ask.
Sorry. How was your day?
I didn't have one.
Oh, come on. You must have done something today.
Oh, yeah, I did do something. I won $10,000 in the $25,000 pyramid. The question I missed was, what would a vegetable say? Went to the bathroom twice, brushed half my teeth. I'm saving the other half for my evening's entertainment.
Come on, Allie, you've got to snap out of this. I know that job hunting is tough.
Is this a pep talk?
Yes, and it's going to be a good
night.
one. Allie, come on, will you listen to me? I've been where you are. I know how rotten it feels, but it's only temporary.
Hi, Allie.
How are you, Don?
Couldn't be better.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a line on a job.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, my girlfriend interviewed as a law clerk. If she doesn't get it, I'm going to apply.
She's a lawyer, too?
Yeah, she sells towels in Macy's. How's it going with you?
Well, it depends on today's movie.
You're in luck. Today, we've got MGM in its golden era. Brassy Technicolor monaural sound, scratchy print, lovers united, 2 dream sequences in an underwater ballet.
Oh, hurry.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Allie,
Yeah?
look what I brought you.
What is it?
Chicken soup, orange juice, and Jell-O.
Oh, thank you.
That's what my mother gave me when I was sick.
Oh, I'm not sick.
You're not?
No.
Then why are you always in bed?
My life, Louis, my life.
What's the matter with it?
It all started when I was in college.
Last week?
No, the first time I was in college.
You went to college twice? You must be smart.
Not so smart. I left college because I was getting married. I was wrong.
Oh, you need to go to college to get married.
You used to.
Oh,
Now you need it if you're getting divorced.
you need to go to college to get divorced.
To get a job.
Oh,
But now that I've been to college and I can't get a job, I guess I was right in the first place. You don't really need to go to college. Nobody needs to go to college except, of course, Jenny, Emma, and Chip.
to get married or divorced?
By then, who knows?
Allie, can I have the Jell-O?
Sure.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Where's the distaff side?
What's that?
I don't know.
The girls.
Oh, they're downstairs doing the laundry.
Oh, where's your mother?
Upstairs sleeping.
Again?
Still.
What should we do about Allie, Kate? She's not happy.
I know, Louis. We just have to be as patient as we can be. One of these days, she's going to get a job, and we're going to have the old Allie back.
Dude, how much starch are you supposed to add to the wash?
Well, it depends on what you're washing.
This?
A little less.
Told ya.
Oh, Allie, get a job.
What should we eat tonight?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll pay.
No, Mom told me to take the money from her purse. She doesn't want to be more of a burden than she already is.
Well, what'll it be? Pizzas, burgers, Chinese food.
Mom's meatloaf.
Mom's chicken. Real vegetables.
Anything.
Well, that's 2 votes for,
For what?
I'm thinking.
You guys, look at all these.
What?
Movie stubs, a whole bunch of them. All from the 9th Street Cinema.
Oh, no.
What?
That's what Allie's doing instead of looking for a job. She's hiding in the movies.
Really?
Yeah, it happens. I saw Goodbye Columbus 12 times right before I flunked physics.
You flunked physics?
How come?
Because I saw Goodbye Columbus 12 times. Come on, you guys, we've got a job to do.
What?
We've got to get Allie out of that bed and back into the real world.
How, a wheelbarrow?
Well, I may have flunked physics, but I was the best campus radical in the business, and pep talks were my specialty.
Go, Mom!
All right, Allie, stay right where you are and don't say a word. You wouldn't let me talk to you before, but you're going to listen to me now, and you are going to listen.
Yeah, Mom, you are going to listen.
Yeah, Mom.
A lot of people can't go from one thing to another in life without falling on their face, but you're not one of those people. No, not long ago you were a quiet little safe housewife in Connecticut, and then all of a sudden your world fell apart. But did you take to your bed defeated?
No! Actually, she did for a while.
Who's giving this speech? You packed up your beige dresses and your pearls, and you grabbed your kids and you beat it to New York and you started over.
You made her do it.
Nobody can make anybody do anything that they don't want to do.
Who says?
I'm talking adults here. It wasn't always easy. Remember what a blithering idiot you were on your first date? But you weren't a blithering idiot with Stephen or Malcolm. Actually, she's doing better than I am.
Aww.
Right. And then you went back to college after all those years, Allie. Remember comparative anatomy? It nearly killed you, but you aced it.
She got a C+.
Good enough. Now you're going to face another hurdle. You've got to find a job. Compared to what you've already been through, Allie, that is nothing. And I know if you are half the woman that I know you are going to get up out of that bed, put on your clothes, and you are going to march. Actually, you're going to walk over to your employment counselor and you're going to tell him, hey, this is no ordinary woman that you're dealing with here. This is Allie Lowell, and that's about as good as a woman gets.
Great, Mom. Yeah.
Well, I've said my piece. Now I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to cook this family one fabulous dinner.
I knew she'd gone one step too far.
Hello. There's no one home now. Everyone with a life is out living. If you want to leave a message for Kate or Emma or Jenny or Chip or Louis, wait for the tone. Never mind who this is, it doesn't matter. Thanks for calling.
Allie, are you there? I called to see if you wanted to have lunch with me today. If you're there, pick up. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that you are at the movies. And if you are at the movies, I am going to personally come down to the 9th Street Cinema and drag you out, and I'm not kidding. Allie, are you there? Come on, Allie, we're leaving.
Kate, what are you doing here?
Never mind what I'm doing here. What are you doing here? You're hiding. That's what you're doing just because you can't find a job.
Hey, lady, I got a job. I'm not hiding, and I'd like to see the picture, okay?
Who's stopping you?
I'd like to hear it, too.
Oh, sorry. Sitting in a movie theater day after day is no way to solve your problems.
Wait a minute.
You've only been job hunting for 1 week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks is nothing.
She's right. I've been at it 3 months.
What are you doing here?
It's nicer in here than it is out there.
What she needs is a job, not a movie.
And what I need is a headset.
If you miss any lines, ask me. I know it by heart.
Allie.
I agree with her.
You're job hunting, too?
No, I've got finals.
Allie. Kate, will you let me say something? I will let you say something when you begin to make some sense.
I own a gun.
What are you making such a fuss over? It isn't even a good movie.
Paid my money.
So who didn't? They didn't let us in free.
Why don't you rent movies and talk over them in your own house?
When I get a job, I will.
Allie, nobody said it was going to be easy to find a job, but neither was leaving Connecticut and graduating college, and you managed both those things.
See you tomorrow, Allie.
No, you won't. She's got better things to do than to hide in the dark watching movies.
Sure she does. She'll be selling tickets to other people who are hiding in the dark watching movies.
What? That's what I was trying to tell you. Don is a lawyer. Oh, Don Eckert, Kate McCardle. Hi. Only he hasn't been able to practice law because he can't get a job in a law firm.
And now I did, with a little help from my...
Emma, would you get me something to drink?
Sure, what do you want?
I don't care, just something to cheer me up.
Want to play movies?
Okay. One word titles A to Z, I'll start. A, Anastasia.
B, Boobier.
C, Charade.
D, Dracula.
Just don't ask, okay? Don't ask.
What's the matter with me? I don't know. I was told not to ask.
You know when they say it's a jungle out there, they're wrong. Because in the jungle, they don't kill you unless they're hungry. Here, it's a sport.
Did you have a bad day, Ellie?
Just don't ask.
I understand. E, Exodus.
F, Fantasia.
G, Gaslight. We are in the midst of moral decay. I mean, just look at this century alone.
You want to tell us about it?
It'll ruin your day.
My day was already ruined.
Mine too.
You see? Each and every day, each and every one of us suffers the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
H, Hamlet.
Good one.
You two are playing a game, and I'm getting an ulcer.
We're playing a game to keep from getting an ulcer.
You see, your day couldn't have been as bad as mine.
Okay, what happened?
All right. There's this wholesale dress shop on 8th Street.
Oh, I know that place. I was thinking
I hate it.
of burning it down.
I went in there this afternoon. I was just looking. I wasn't.
Perf. Oh, perf. Well, what do you think?
I've never really been fond of Ampere waistlines.
It doesn't have an Ampere waistline. I do.
Stunning.
Too matronly. Too young. You're kidding, right? Oh, well, if you're not going to take the purple silk, can I see it?
Where's my dress? Excuse me, miss. I hung my dress up in this dressing room and it's gone. It was a beige knit with a hint of mustard and a spot of mustard from lunch.
Are you kidding?
Oh, this is a hoot.
What?
When I cleaned out the dressing room, I thought it was one of ours. I was about to hang it on our granny rack when
Granny rack?
sensible dresses for mature women and out-of-style numbers.
Well, could you get it for me before it gets too out of style?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
I sold it.
You sold it?
For $29.95.
You sold my dress for $29.95?
Yeah, some old lady grabbed it out of my hand before
You sold my Italian knit for $29.95 and you're smiling?
Hey, life is short.
Well, before it gets too short, could you get me my dress?
I'll get the manager. What a hoot.
Do you believe that?
Do you think this makes me look sallow?
She sold my dress and she's smiling. Is it my imagination, or have sales girls gotten a lot ruder since Koch took office?
Everybody's ruder. So, what do you think of the color?
What?
Does it make me look sallow?
Is this a joke?
Okay, what seems to be the trouble?
The trouble is, I left my best Italian knit in the dressing room, and this person sold it to some old lady for $29.95 and is making owl noises about it.
Humbled myself to the point of subservience.
You never even apologized.
You don't call bursting into tears apologizing?
Believe this. You were here. You tell them.
I think it makes me look sallow.
Really, candid camera.
Don't you worry about it. We never sold her dress.
We didn't?
You didn't?
No, you never even saw that dress.
I didn't.
She didn't?
It's the old scam. They come in here, they take off their dress, they slip it to a Confederate, she puts it in her purse and takes off. Then they pretend it's missing and they want a new dress in its place.
What? You should be ashamed of yourself.
After you've been in the business a little while longer, you'll be able to spot the con artists.
I'm dreaming this. I am home in my bed and I am dreaming this. Jenny, Chip, wake up. It's time for school.
All right. Escort this lady out after she's taken off our dress.
Off with the dress, you.
I am not taking off this dress. I only have a raincoat.
Off with the dress.
Help me, do something.
You sure this doesn't make me look sallow?
Sallow, it makes you look swarthy.
Come on, off with the dress.
Take your hands off me. Take your hands off me.
Like I always say, pay retail.
What did you do, Allie?
I don't wish to discuss it.
Oh, Allie, you didn't let them...
Can we change the subject?
Allie!
Please. Emma, would you get that? As you can see, I am not dressed.
If it makes you feel any better, Allie, I had a pretty lousy day myself.
Why would that make me feel better?
Misery loves company.
Hey, look, flowers.
Wow, you're kidding.
Who are they for?
I don't know. There's no name on the card.
Read the message.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
That's all it says. Just I'm sorry. Who's sorry for what?
Wait a minute. Do you think they could be from the manager of the dress shop?
Could be.
If it is, it would renew my faith in human nature. It's a good thing I saved his card to sue him. I'll call him. If he is willing to send me flowers, he must be willing to replace my dress.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to settle for any $29.95 either. I want damages.
Go, Allie.
They had a cute little black crepe in the window.
Go for it.
I'll go for it if he goes for it. Hello, I'd like to talk to the manager. Oh, hi. This is Mrs. Lowell, the woman whose dress you sold. I'm willing to forget everything, and I've decided to settle on that little black crepe. What? What? How did... Well, we'll see who calls the police first. He didn't send the flowers.
Who then? Well, they could be for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, as long as Allie's opened up the Inhumanity Festival, let's hear about your day.
It was awful.
Tell.
I was in the cafeteria and I was starving. I couldn't wait to eat lunch. You know I didn't have breakfast with me. Hi, Emma.
Hi. Excuse me, is your name Emma?
Yeah.
Are you in drama club?
Uh-huh.
She's the one.
Exactly what I expected.
Only more so. Really?
She's so cheap looking.
Excuse me.
I'm Ellen, Mark's friend.
And I'm Terry, Ellen's friend. And you're Slime.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, please. Sneaking around with Mark behind Ellen's back.
He was my boyfriend. Can I tell her?
Tell her.
Sneaking around with Mark behind my back? I'm not sneaking around with Mark.
Oh, yeah? Where were you last night?
Can I ask her?
Ask her.
Where were you last night? At home.
Who's home, Mark's?
Terry.
Sorry.
Who's home, Mark's? I'm not sneaking around with anybody. Oh, sure. Now you don't have to. Now that you broke us up. I didn't break anybody up. You know, first she steals my boyfriend, and then she lies about it.
She's beneath contempt.
No, she's beneath contempt.
Would you please stop it? People are looking at us.
Oh, you don't want people to know?
You don't want them to know that she was sneaking around with Mark while he was still going with Ellen?
After he gave me his senior ring.
And after she gave him a leather bomber jacket that she borrowed half the money from me for.
I wonder what she gave him.
I don't wonder at all.
I hope you and Mark will be very happy.
Mark? Who?
What do you mean, Mark who?
Mark Dualaby.
Who's that?
Aren't you Emma Shane?
No, I'm Emma McCardle. Oh, sorry.
They were, looking for someone else. Honest.
The flowers are for Emma.
Not so fast. I had a pretty lousy day myself.
Hello? Hi, Chip. Where are you? Come home. I'm about to start dinner. No, you can eat at Eddie's some other time. Chip, I'm your mother. I want to see your face along with the rest of you. Come home. I've had a terrible day. Chip? So, what's your tale of woe?
I was a victim of the system.
What system?
The multi-conglomerate, computerized, impersonal, people don't matter, big world of business. And nothing but nothing is worse than that.
I think she's competing for victim of the day.
No competition. I win.
What happened?
I went to the bank on my lunch hour.
The bank?
The bank.
On your lunch hour?
On my lunch hour.
You win.
Yeah. Well, there were only 2 tellers on duty, so the lines were curling around. Excuse me, but You know, I stood online for 35 minutes. They told me to come over here. Now I've been sitting here for 15 minutes. Talk about convenience banking.
This is my second day.
May I help you? Yes. I stood online for 35 minutes to cash a check, and the teller told me that I didn't have enough money, which is ridiculous because this check is only for $50.
Account number, please.
375-7060-572.
Your balance is $479.71.
I knew that I had enough money.
But your available balance is $38.23.
What do you mean available balance?
The check for $441.48 has been deposited to your account, but...
Right, that was my paycheck.
If you will permit me to continue. But it has not cleared so that the available current balance is $38.23, or $11.77 less than the $50 you requested. Now, if you care to make out another check for...
$38.23?
$38.23. We would be happy to cash it for you.
But I don't want a check for $38.23. I'd like a check for $50.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Why is that impossible? I've been depositing my checks here every Thursday for the last 4 years. I'm not going to make off with $11.77 and leave the country. That wouldn't even be enough to get me to the border.
I'm sorry, but that check is not cleared.
Well, why hasn't it cleared?
When did you deposit it?
5 days ago.
Right, 5 days ago. That would be 1 week ago today.
Don't we still have 7 days in a week?
Not banking weeks. On the 6th and 7th day, we rest.
That's one more day than God.
God didn't have depositors. Let me see now. Exactly what day did you deposit said check?
I deposited said check on Thursday.
On what bank was it drawn?
I don't know, some bank in Westchester.
I think I've solved a little mystery.
Great!
Yeah, it takes 3 banking days for an out-of-city check to clear.
Oh, so that's Thursday, Friday, don't count Saturday, don't count Sunday, and Monday. Today is Monday, so I can have my $50.
We do not count the day of deposit.
What is that, the 11th commandment?
Which makes it 3 days. Friday. Don't count Saturday, don't count Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. First thing Wednesday morning, we'd be delighted to cash your check. Thank you for banking at Holland Savings and Loan.
I don't believe this. Excuse me.
Account number, please.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's you. I hope I didn't lose you.
Listen, I did all my bills on Friday night. What if they cash those checks before Wednesday morning?
Well, the first $38.23 will be paid out promptly and courteously.
And what about the others?
Does the term insufficient funds ring a bell?
Couldn't you just, go ahead and pay him anyway, for like an old favorite customer?
I'd be happy to.
Great.
But our computer feels no loyalty to old customers. It just stamps things, insufficient funds.
It also charges me $7.50 every time I bounce a check.
That is the 11th commandment.
Couldn't you just tell the computer to go ahead and pay it? Jiggle it or something.
Jiggle the computer? Are you mad?
No, but I'm getting there. What if I refuse to pay it?
Well, it's automatically deducted from your account.
What is this, Nazi Germany?
It's a wonderful world of banking. Jiggle the computer.
How would you like it if I just took all of my money and I put it someplace else?
You don't need your money. We have everybody's money. Thank you, banking and Holland Savings and Loan.
I don't believe this. I don't believe it. Attention, fellow depositors. How many times have you been humiliated at the hands of this institution or others just like it? Are you just going to stand by and let machines tell us what to do, or are you going to do something about it? I mean, it's about time we stood up shoulder to shoulder and demanded...
The flowers are for you.
Does that mean the check you gave me on Friday is going to bounce?
Oh, no. Did you deposit it?
I only had 39 cents.
Oh, no. That's another $7.50 I'm out.
We're out. I paid some bills. Hello? I already said no, Chip. Come home. Because on your mother. It is too an excuse. Next to the check is in the mail. It's the biggie. Come home. I think he sensed our mood. He wants political asylum.
I hate everyone and everything, but most of all, me.
Give her the flowers.
What's the matter? What isn't the matter?
Oh, she asked first.
Today was the audition for the senior show. We're doing Pinafore.
Didn't you get the part? You're the best voice in the senior chorus.
Except for Andrea Gross.
Yeah, but she's fat and she can't act.
That's exactly what she said. We were waiting backstage, ready to audition. So she was sitting there. Hi, Andrea.
Sure.
Sure what?
Oh, it's easy to be happy when you've got the part.
Hey, nobody's got the part till after the audition.
And it's easy to be philosophical when you're not fat and dumpy.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
How'd you know I was talking about me?
Well, because we're the only two here and I'm not fat. You're not fat.
Jenny, if you say I'm large-boned, I'll sit on you.
So you're a little...
A little what, voluptuous?
Yeah, you'll be a perfect little buttercup.
Because she's middle-aged and fat.
No, because she's,
Besides, I'm auditioning for Josephine.
The lead? Great.
You're right. What chance do I have against you? I'll audition for Buttercup, and I'll leave thin, young, beautiful Josephine to you.
Oh, come on, just try it.
I'm Andrea Gross, and I was well named.
Howie doesn't think so.
Howie's a chubby chaser. I'm not going to audition. It's too embarrassing to stand up in front of all those people. I'm going to go get something to eat.
Fine. Go get something to eat so you gain more weight, feel worse about yourself, and then you have to go off and eat some more.
Sounds good to me.
Where would Leontine Price be if she had your self-image?
At Baskin Robbins, sitting next to me.
Or Eleanor Roosevelt, or Dolly Parton, or
Lassie?
Besides, Andrea, Howie's not a chubby chaser. He likes you for what you are.
137 pounds.
The funniest person in the class.
Well, fat people are supposed to be jolly.
Jolly, not witty. Come on, Andrea, even the teachers laugh at your cracks.
So I'm funny, so what?
So what? It's practically the hardest thing to be. It proves how smart you are.
All right, I'll audition.
Good. Tell yourself you have the best voice in the senior chorus.
I have the best voice in the senior chorus.
Well, you do.
I know I do.
Well, one of the best voices. And you're pretty.
Please.
Trust me, you're pretty.
I'm pretty.
Yes. And smart.
And smart.
And funny.
And funny. And...
Come on, stand up. Straight. Hold your head high. Put a smile on your face, for God's sake. Say, everybody likes me.
Everybody likes me.
Everybody admires me.
Everybody admires me.
I'm gonna go out there and kill the people.
I'm gonna go out there and kill the people.
Andrea Gross?
Oh, God.
Come on. I am Josephine. I am Josephine.
I
Say
am
it.
Josephine. I am Josephine. I am Josephine.
So what happened?
She is Josephine.
She's Josephine?
She's Josephine.
Did you get a part?
I am little buttercup, little buttercup.
Hey, Buttercup's a great part.
Yeah, but if I kept my mouth shut, I would have been Josephine.
Oh, you wouldn't want to get a part that way, would you?
If it was good enough for Ann Baxter and All About Eve, it's good enough for me.
Well, look who's here. Hi, Chip.
Oh, then it's okay.
What's okay?
Nothing.
Chip, what's okay?
Didn't you get my note?
What note?
The one with the flowers.
You sent the flowers?
Why?
Exactly, why?
Oh, I just thought it'd be nice.
Chip.
Yeah?
Sit. Join us. Tell me, just what exactly did you kill?
Break.
Name.
Or ruin?
Well, you see, after school, Eddie and I came home.
Break.
I think it stinks. Me too. I'm gonna have my mother write a letter to the principal. Me too. Just because we're not in the 9th grade, we don't get to do anything. Right. Why can't we use the trampoline? I don't know. I bet I could go higher than any 9th grader. Me too. I bet I could go higher than you. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Trampoline! 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 I'm higher than you. Oh, yeah? Trampoline! Watch this! Trampoline! Trampoline! Uh-oh.
So what did you break?
I fixed it.
What did you fix?
The oven door.
Oh, tell me he didn't say the oven door.
Allie, he didn't say the oven door.
He said the oven door.
Hey, Chip, maybe you ought to go over and have dinner at Eddie's after all.
Maybe we should all go over to Eddie's.
Chip, those were expensive flowers. Where'd you get the money?
They were only $2.
$2 for roses?
Mrs. Staley.
Hi, Allie. I think there's been a mistake. Were those roses just delivered here?
Yeah.
That's what the florist said.
You won't stick around long enough to find out what it is.
Whatever happened to being yourself? You're so old-fashioned. I'm old-fashioned. You're the one who won't let a man smell your coat on the first date.
I think I'll wear a sweater.
Did we miss much? Let's see. A car chase through a shopping mall, Hoover Dam exploding, and an attack by ninja assassins.
They didn't reach the good part yet. Let's go.
Hello, 9th Street Cinema.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jen.
Mom, I still can't find my green sweater.
Did you look in the downstairs closet?
Mom, I looked everywhere.
Then I don't know where it is.
Mom,
Jenny, can we talk about this when I get home? All right. Goodbye.
Hello, Allie. Sorry I'm late. I hit a killer pothole on Chambers Street and ate some asphalt. Then a cab swiped me coming up 6. I was stuck behind a bus the rest of the way that was belching smoke all over the place.
Why do you ride a bike in the city, Margaret?
It's good for your health. I tried calling, but the line was busy.
Yeah, well, between the customers and my family crisis of the minute, the phone hasn't stopped ringing. What'd I tell you? 9th Street Cinema.
Wrestling yearbook. I gotta have it, Ma. I gotta have it.
We already discussed this, Chip.
Ma, I gotta have it. It's a collector's item.
I'm sure it is a collector's item.
Then why can't I?
Because I don't want you spending your good money on a book of greasy glandular cases.
Ma.
We will discuss this calmly when I get home, at which point I will say no. Goodbye. You want a kid, Margaret? I can give you one cheap.
I couldn't, Allie. I mean, I don't even have a legal sublet. Hello, 9th Street Cinema. Hold on, please. It's for you.
Hello.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Kate.
Allie, can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
Could you pick up my watch?
Why can't you pick up your watch?
I'm at work.
Where do you think I am, Club Med?
Allie.
All right. Goodbye. Do I sound as irritable as I think I do?
Well, you're tired. It's no fun sitting in here for 6 hours. But at least you're finished for the day.
That's what you think. Whoever it is, tell them I will deal with it when I get home.
Hello, 9th Street Cinema. Mom, you doing a wash?
No, I'm making dinner. I realize it's a subtle distinction.
No, you know what I mean. I found the sweater I was looking for. I was wondering if you could wash it.
You don't have to be 18 to operate a washing machine, you know.
Come on, I got a lot of things I have to do tonight.
Yeah, like helping your mother set the table for dinner.
Chip, Mom wants you to set the table.
What's for dinner?
Cauliflower and cheese casserole.
We had that on Tuesday.
Not all of it.
Can we have something else?
By all means, the kitchen is at your disposal. Unless you would prefer to take us all out to dinner. You do have American Express, don't you?
Allie, have you seen my history book?
No.
I left it on the table and now it's not there anymore.
Call the police!
Jan Road. Oh, yeah.
Don't go too far. Dinner's in a few minutes.
What are we having?
Cauliflower and cheese casserole.
Forget the knives.
What did you say?
Great.
That's what I thought you said.
Mom.
Yes, darling daughter.
Forget it.
Good.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Boy, being a travel agent is not everything the movies make it out to be. On top of that, I couldn't do anything without my watch. I was late for everything. Did you remember to pick it up?
Whoops.
Allie, you didn't.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
How could you? I called to remind you and everything. Now what am I gonna do?
Gee, Kate, I don't know. I guess your whole concept of reality is just crumbled to pieces.
What's with her today?
She's in some kind of mood.
Would everyone please sit down if it's not too much of an inconvenience?
What is that?
Cauliflower and cheese casserole.
All right, that's it.
That's what?
You all treat me like some kind of hired hand around here. I cook, I clean, I sew, I fix things, and do I get one word of thanks? No. You all loll around like great fat whales, and if something isn't done right on the spot, you complain. Well, that's it. I'm finished.
Allie, calm down.
I am perfectly calm.
Just because you made a slightly uninspired choice for dinner.
Well, I assure you, you will never be bothered by that again.
What do you mean?
I mean, I quit.
Quit?
Give notice, throw in the towel, resign. I am on strike.
I'll go talk to her.
Couldn't we leave her on strike long enough to order a pizza?
Can my people talk to your people?
I don't have any people. I'm all alone here in the slave quarters.
Gee, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Good. I'll be quiet if you want to apologize.
You got it.
As apologies go, that one fell a little short of the mark.
I apologized. I just didn't grovel.
Well, I'm glad to see that you've retained your self-respect, but in case you hadn't noticed, you've still crossed my picket line.
No, you're still on strike.
Film at 11.
Allie.
Homemaker stages wildcat walkout. Rescuers try to dig family out of tons of refuse.
Allie, I appreciate everything you do around here, but we do contribute.
Well, let's see how far your contributions go without mine. I'm on strike.
Okay, I can handle that.
Good. Handle it.
I will, starting right now.
What's for dinner?
Something edible.
Morning.
Morning.
Ooh, poached eggs on toast?
Poached egg on toast.
What are we going to have?
Beats me.
Why, we are going to have poached eggs on toast.
Mom, you don't know how to make poached eggs.
Well, we'll have mangled eggs, but we're going to have something special. Put up the toast.
If you put up the toast now, it'll be cold by the time the eggs are mangled.
Who asked you?
True.
How do you poach eggs?
You have to boil them in water.
Okay, poached eggs coming up. Somebody make the orange juice.
At least we know how to do that.
How about some vitamins, just in case?
Hey, did we get a positive attitude going here?
Okay. Give me 2.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Poached eggs coming up. Nothing to it.
Kate.
What?
Can you boil the water first?
Why?
Well, that's why.
Well, so the yolk broke. So what?
So we don't want egg drop soup. We want poached eggs.
The important thing is that it tastes good.
Oh, Mom, they're all breaking.
That's okay. After they cook, we'll strain them.
Bye, everybody. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, incidentally, I might not make it home in time for dinner, so let's just start without me. Ta!
Okay, everybody, get your coats.
Where are we going?
A coffee shop.
Why?
You didn't think we were really going to eat that mess.
Shouldn't we clean up first?
We'll do it later.
How come?
That's my way.
Yay, we're gonna be slobs.
Time for a channel change and dessert. Hey, Jenny, why don't you get the ice cream?
Okay.
Thanks.
Great.
Gross.
Great.
Gross.
The leopard is nature's most implacable agent of death. Here, in never-before-seen footage, a fully grown male devours a gazelle under the light of an African moon.
Great.
Gross.
Double gross.
But educational.
Yeah.
A rival male comes upon the scene, and it's a fight to the finish for the gazelle.
I bet on the one on the right.
You're on.
I'm home. Well, it's Lord of the Flies. Huh? Have we dispensed with using plates as part of the new system?
Oh, we're gonna clean this up in a minute.
I hope so. Nobody else will.
Allie.
Rescuers search in vain for family lost under garbage.
And loving it.
They're lost without me. There is not one organized mind in the bunch. Emma, I can understand. I mean, after all, she is Kate's daughter, and an apple never falls far from the tree. But Chip and Jenny, where did I go wrong?
It's hard to say. I'd have to meet them first.
It was a rhetorical question, Margaret.
I knew that.
You should see the place. It is a shambles, an absolute shambles.
What have they done?
What haven't they done? I walk into the house, and the first thing I see is a coat sprawled all over the sofa. Then I go over to the sink, and there, smack dab in the middle of the drain, is not one, but 2 tea bags. Now, if that isn't a clog waiting to happen, I don't know what is. Not to mention the canned foods are jumbled into who knows what kind of order. All right, I can deal with that. But then I go upstairs, and what do I see? A bath towel, a full-sized bath towel, wadded into the place where the hand towel should be, and it's still damp. Do you believe that?
Hi.
Hi, Jen.
Hi. Can I borrow your orange pullover? How come? Because all my clothes are in the hamper. I don't have anything to wear to school tomorrow. Well, neither will I if you take my orange pullover. Sorry.
You could do the wash.
So could you.
I have clean clothes.
Great, there's no milk left. Who put the empty carton back in the fridge? It's not empty. There's still some left. See? What's for dinner?
What did you bring us?
My appetite. Aren't we ordering out? Ugh, I'm so sick of takeout food.
So am I. Who wants to cook? Wait a minute, you guys. This is ridiculous. We're acting exactly the way Allie said that we would. You know, there's no reason the 4 of us can't take care of ourselves. We're not children, are we?
I am.
That's no excuse. Listen, sit down, Jenny. It's time we had a meeting. We've got to get ourselves organized here. No more takeout food, no more piles of dirty laundry everywhere.
Are we getting a maid?
No. We're going to divvy up the household chores in a fair and democratic way. Okay. Who wants to do what? So much for the democratic way. Jenny, Emma, you are going to do the cooking?
Why?
Because if I do the cooking, someone is liable to get hurt. Chip, you're going to be responsible for taking out the garbage, doing the dishes, and vacuuming.
Why do I have to vacuum?
Because you're the closest one to the floor. I'm going to do the dusting, the grocery shopping, and the laundry. All right, you guys, let's get cracking. This is going to be good for us. Self-reliance is what made this country what it is today. Self-reliance is what tamed the rivers, cleared the forests, built skyscrapers. How about a little enthusiasm? What do you say?
Yay.
Okay, that's good for a start.
Here, what do you think? I've tasted worse. I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Hi, Allie.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
What do you mean?
You in the kitchen, pots, pans, etc.
We're just making something to eat. You're welcome to join us. Nothing special.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
So yourself.
Well, so much for the first batch. I'll go down and do the hi, Allie.
What are you doing?
Well, what does it look like I'm doing? Laundry. Jenny, could you set the oven timer? Because I have to go back and put in fabric softener. And Emma, could you add furniture polish to the list? Something nice, lemon-scented.
You got it.
Is there anything you'd like washed? Is that a yes or a no?
No.
Oh, well, if you change your mind.
Sorry, I'll be done in a minute.
Take your time. Aha! I know what you're doing, and it's not going to work.
What?
Don't put on that innocent face with me. I recognize a guilt trip when I am being sent on one.
Nobody's trying to make you feel guilty.
Oh, please. Do you expect me to believe that you all turned into perfect homemakers?
Why not?
I have seen more convincing conversions on Sunday morning television.
Allie, as I understand it, you're on strike. That's your prerogative. But in the meantime, there's a lot of stuff that has to get done around here. And if you're not going to do them, we're just going to have to do them ourselves. I realize that we're not as good at it as you are, but then that's the way it is right now.
You're good. You're very, very good. But there's just one teensy problem. I don't believe you for a second. I can last just as long as you can.
What's next?
Whatever it is, it won't work.
So how's the war at home?
For the past 3 days, there has been not one unwashed glass, stray sock, or wadded towel to be found.
You couldn't stand the mess anymore, huh?
Not me, them. They decided to take care of themselves.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what they want me to believe.
You don't?
Of course not. I know what they're up to.
What?
A little battle of wills. They don't want to give me the satisfaction of admitting that they're wrong, so they're pretending they can get along without me, expecting me to come pleading to them to be treated like a slave again.
That's pretty clever of them.
Oh, they're clever, all right, Margaret, but not clever enough. Sooner or later, they're going to crack, and when they do, they're going to come crawling to me on their hands and knees, begging my forgiveness. Mark my words.
Wow, Allie, you're one tough mama.
Who used up all my shampoo?
Sorry, I ran out.
Well, you could have bought some more.
I didn't have enough time.
Fine, I just wanted to go around looking like the Bride of Frankenstein anyway.
Oh, come on, you two, keep it down. It's no big deal.
Has anyone seen my white shirt?
I haven't washed it yet. It's in the load for tomorrow.
Well, you know, I do need something to wear to school.
Wear what you wore today.
I can't. My pen leaked all over it.
At least your hair's clean.
Hey, let's cut this out. We're all in this together, remember?
It's starting to crack.
Excuse me?
Falling apart, just as I predicted. It's a shame, really. I expected them to put up more of a fight. It's all too easy. Excuse me, it's time for the coup de grace.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
I'm calling to tell you that I probably won't be home in time for dinner, so start without me.
No, that's okay. All we have to do is get the chicken all ready and we're on our way.
Chicken! You're having chicken!
Yeah, lemon chicken and zucchini.
You do know that you're supposed to marinate the chicken, I suppose.
Yeah, we already did that.
And leave it covered until the last 5 minutes of cooking?
Yeah, we know.
What about the garlic? Did you remember the garlic?
We're not using garlic.
Well, there you have it. My recipe calls for garlic.
Well, we're not using your recipe.
You're not?
No, we're gonna try something new. Listen, Ma, Kate just came home. I should help her, okay? Bye.
Bye. They don't need me anymore.
Wow, what a bittersweet victory.
Finished.
You haven't done that rug yet.
I did it yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. You had a chance to get dirty, will ya?
Jenny, you're not cutting the zucchini right.
What do you mean?
The recipe says thin slices, not chunks.
Fine, here's the knife. Fix it.
You can't change a chunk into a slice.
Well, then butt out.
Guys.
What?
Let's not argue, huh?
Fine.
Look, if I could cook, I would.
Well, you can't, so that works out a little too convenient.
I don't see what you're all complaining about. No one else has to do the vacuuming.
Gee. Chip has to vacuum. I feel so sorry for you.
It's hard work.
You're getting away with murder in this house.
Look who's talking.
You don't want my help? Fine, you can cook by yourself.
I'll cook by myself and I'll eat it myself. Hey, do your own wash while you're at it, why don't you?
If you're not going to do the laundry, I'm not going to keep on vacuuming.
You don't do it right anyway.
Fine, the whole thing's off.
Guys!
Fine, I can't stand this anymore.
Guys! Fine, I can't stand it either.
Look, I'm sorry, but I can't stand this anymore. I know what you're thinking, that I enjoy watching you flounder in your own mess, but that's not true. I don't like just taking care of myself. I like taking care of this house. I just want to be thanked for it every once in a while. Is that too much to ask?
No. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Good.
I also don't think that it's too much to ask not to be called a pack of slobs either.
I never called you a pack of slobs. Exactly.
And also to be told that we always have to do things your way.
I see. So.
All right, after you take out the electric upstairs, come on down and help the guys with the windows, all right? Okay, George.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I wondered if it would be all right if we looked around.
No, I'm sorry. Nobody's allowed in here. We're tearing down the building.
I know. I heard about it. Look, I grew up here, back in the 80s.
No kidding.
Yeah, my name is Chip Lowell.
Yeah, Richie.
Yeah, I just wanted to show it to my son before it was gone.
Okay. Well, don't take too long. There's a lot of stuff I got to rip out before we take it down, okay?
Thanks. What do you think, Scotty?
You lived here?
Well, it didn't look like this in the old days. Oh, we had a lot of fun here. I remember Aunt Jenny and Aunt Emma in that closet. That was a closet. On the phone with boys, while great Aunt Kate yelled at them to hang up and come to dinner. And over there, Grandma Allie would be carving one of 1,000 chickens she made, trying to get me away from the TV. What TV was right there?
What was TV like then?
Like it is today. Only the shows that you watch in reruns, we saw for the first time.
Like Lucy?
Actually, I think Lucy was always in reruns.
You have a movie screen?
No, we went out to the movies. Big, dark theaters with popcorn and kids cheering and ushers yelling.
You were lucky you grew up then.
Why? What's wrong with growing up today?
School. School's a killer.
Scotty, school has always been a killer. Next to birth, it's the toughest squeeze you face.
Are you any better at it than I am?
You come from a long line of average students.
Phooey.
Why phooey?
Because sometimes I feel dumb.
Sometimes we all feel dumb.
You too?
Are you kidding? Did I ever tell you about the time I failed science?
You failed science?
Oh, yeah. And there was a lot less science in those days. I remember it was the morning my report card was due. Kate was over there making breakfast. He was standing by the stove, staring at scrambled eggs in fear.
No, I think I may have added too much milk. These eggs still look kind of slimy.
Kate, let me make the eggs.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Please let Mom do it, Kate.
A little trust. That's not so much to ask, is it?
Make the eggs.
Well, I have the opportunity to offer somebody a chance to do a good deed.
What?
Go to the post office and pick up a package for me after school.
Oh, I can't. I got a late class. I promised to help a friend move some stuff into the dorm.
I'm working with you today.
That leaves you, partner.
What?
Would you pick up a package for me at the post office?
Do I have to?
Never mind. I'll do it myself.
And it occurred to me, report card day was the perfect time to get on Grandma's good side.
Hey, Ma, you don't have to do it. I'll pick it up for you.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. My pleasure.
Thank you, I think.
And if there's anything else you want me to do for you, just ask. Anything at all.
You feel all right?
I feel great. Great.
I felt about as great as anyone preparing to meet his own doom. And then I got my report card. And there it was. F for failure, F for fool, F for phooey. Spelled wrong. I remember that walk home. I was sure the whole world had heard about it.
That's him. He's the one. Failure, failure.
My imagination was running wild. I knew the end of the world was waiting for me.
Why me? Why me?
Allie, calm down.
Calm down. My son just failed science, and you're telling me to calm down?
Not so loud. Do you want the neighbors to know?
Here, Mom, have some tea. It'll make you feel better.
I'm beyond feeling better. I want to die. Well, look who's here. Hello, Chip, and how was your day? Fail any good science courses lately? Go upstairs and wash the blood off your hands.
What really happened?
The usual. Grandma and Aunt Kate were working when I got home.
Hi.
Hi.
If you're hungry, there are chocolate chip cookies in the fridge next to the fruit, which is better for you. Not that I'm campaigning or anything.
No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
Since when? He looks a little peaked. Come here.
I'm all right.
It's cool.
Professor Sorley's a total dictator, but Bevins gives the same course and he's awesome.
Yeah, he piles on the homework. At least one paper a week.
Yeah, but Sorley gives surprise exams.
Well, at least one of our kids says hello.
Hi.
Is anything the matter?
No.
I had to stall to pretend everything was all right.
Hold it. What are you hiding?
Me? Nothing.
Wait a minute. I know.
I froze. Did the teacher call? Or did Grandma read it in the paper? Did they publish that kind of thing? Along with the police blotter and the obituaries?
You forgot to go to the post office, didn't you?
Oh, boy, right. I really forgot to do that, and I'm real sorry.
Don't worry about it. You can always go tomorrow.
But I feel bad. I let you down.
Sweet. I don't believe it for a minute.
I had added another sin to my list of accomplishments. Failure and now lying. I felt awful. That's the trouble with lying. It always makes things worse.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? I mean, you've never lied to me?
Tell me what happened next.
There was a knock at the door.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Look what I've got. This one said, "Eat me and raise your blood sugar level to an all-time high." And this one says, "Eat me and put the roses back in your cheeks."
I'm not hungry.
Okay, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Chip?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just in a mood, all right?
Well, you can't be in a mood over nothing. Why don't you tell me? Maybe I can help.
You can't help because there's nothing to help. Nothing is wrong.
Right. This is the picture of nothing wrong. Boy who loses his appetite, snaps at his mother, hides in his room. Okay. You say nothing's wrong, nothing's wrong. I'll be downstairs just in case anything does go wrong and you want to talk about it. We're having your favorite for dinner, roast beef. Oh, sorry, forgot. Not hungry.
Do you think Grandma believed you?
Do I look like I thought she believed me? I knew what she was doing at that moment, what she always did. Talking it over with Kate. They'd figure a way to force it out of me. I went to the top of the stairs and listened.
And then he snapped and sulked and yelled that nothing was the matter.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea. What do you think it is?
Well, he's 12. Maybe puberty is rearing its problematic head.
Oh, please, he's a baby. Isn't he?
All I know is that 12 comes right before 13, and after 13 comes 14, and after 14 comes all the Porky's movies.
You're such a comfort.
Allie, maybe you got a bad report card or something.
No, he'd tell me. Whatever it is, it must be pretty bad.
Well, as far as he's concerned, it might be pretty bad, but maybe not as far as you're concerned. Don't get hysterical until you know what you're getting hysterical about.
I was safe for the moment, but then what would I do? The answer came to me after everyone had gone to bed. To keep Grandma from knowing I failed science, I had to keep her from seeing my report card. Well, that meant I had to forge her signature. Now, I needed a sample to copy, so I got her driver's license.
Did you really do that?
Would I lie?
You did to Grandma.
But never again.
Why? What happened?
I'm getting to that. I found a driver's license and started practicing. I was getting pretty good at her signature when the lights went on.
Chip, what are you doing down here?
Nothing.
What's that?
What's what?
The papers you're sitting on.
I'm not sitting on anything.
Chip, you better tell me what's going on. Otherwise, what you're sitting on is going to get pretty sore, and I don't mean those papers. Now, hand them over. What are you doing with my license?
I couldn't remember your birthday, and I was looking it up so I wouldn't forget to get you a present.
You expect me to believe that?
I was hoping.
Hand over the rest. Now. Why were you practicing my signature?
Because I like it.
The truth! Now! Oh, my God, Kate was right.
Kate was right about what?
It was his report card.
Oh, well, that falls somewhere in the middle of the possibilities that we thought up.
It's worse than that.
What?
He failed science.
Uh-oh.
Worse than that.
What?
He was practicing my signature to sign my name on his report card.
Oh, man.
Weren't you?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
I do.
Yeah, I thought you would.
How could you do that to me? How could you lie to me like that? There I was, trying to find out what was wrong so I could help you, and all the time you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
Not very nice, pal.
Get upstairs to bed. Get down here. Do you have any idea how angry I am?
Yes.
Good. Get upstairs to bed. Get back here. How would you like it if I tried something like that with you?
I'd be mad.
Damn straight you'd be mad. Sit down. Stand up. Go to bed. You heard me. Go to bed.
Are you sure?
Don't get smart with me.
Grandma was really mad at you, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
How did it feel?
Felt like the whole world hated me.
Could you remember that feeling next time you get mad at me?
Right.
Then what happened?
I stood at the top of the stairs and listened.
Don't you understand? It's one thing for Chip to fail science. I understand that it's hard for him to tell me. But if it's so hard that he has to lie and cheat about it, what kind of a relationship do we have? I mean, what have I done to make him so afraid of me?
Allie, you haven't done anything. It's a killer to admit failure to your parents.
You admit it. You don't come downstairs in the middle of the night to try to cover it up. What have I done wrong?
You haven't done anything wrong. It's me.
Oh, sweetie, can we sit down and talk about this?
Shall I vacate?
Stay. We may need a referee. I understand you feel bad about failing science. But why couldn't you tell me? Hey, what did you think I was going to do to you?
It's not just science.
There's more? Stay, I might need you. What else?
I didn't make the baseball team.
For that, I ate cake. So what? You didn't make it last year either. It didn't turn you into a hardened criminal.
You don't understand.
Try me.
I'm no good at anything. I'm no good at sports. I'm no good at school. I'm no good at anything.
Sweetie, you are good at the most important thing there is.
What?
Being you.
It's just words.
It's not just words. You are a wonderful kid.
As a disinterested party, may I say something?
What?
Your mother's right.
You two have to think that because you're related to me. The rest of the world knows the truth. I'm a big nothing.
Oh, honey.
Listen, there isn't a person in this world that hasn't felt that way about themselves at one time or another. Hey, even me.
And especially me, and we all know how wonderful I am, right? Right?
Right.
I bet you even Franklin Delano Roosevelt thought he was a dud as a kid.
Who's that?
She meant Pete Rose.
The point is, you're 12 years old. You've got lots of time to find out something special about yourself. Believe me, one of these days, you are going to discover something so wonderful about yourself that it's going to make you so proud to be you. As proud as I am to be your mother.
Do you promise?
Oh, I promise.
There it is. The parent's biggest mistake. One big hug and a kiss. You think you've solved the whole problem.
What was wrong?
Well, the part about my special talent? Behind that hug, I was scared to death.
Of what?
Well, what would happen if my special talent never arrived? If I was ordinary for the rest of my life?
Hi, Mom. I'm home from work. Mom, it's me. I'm home.
How did that get there?
I put it there.
Oh, Flip! I didn't know you were here.
That's Chip.
Right, sorry. How was your day?
Fine. I added up 40 columns of figures, then filled out lots of forms in triplicate.
That's nice.
And then there was a great special at the coffee shop for lunch.
Allie, you forgot to put on the TV.
Sorry.
Hi, Kate, I'm home.
Amazon, I don't want to miss her.
Sorry.
Hi, Kate, I'm home.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
It was me, I'm home.
Oh, hi, Skip. I didn't see you there.
That's Chip.
Jenny called. Guess what?
What?
She won the Pulitzer Prize again.
Oh, you're kidding. That's her third one.
Yeah, and Emma's won 4 Emmys. Boy, we have a lot of reasons to be proud of them.
You bet.
I'm proud of them, too.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
It was me. I said I was proud of them, too.
Oh, thanks, Pip.
I wish I could do something to make you guys proud of me.
Oh, we're proud of you, Rip.
You are? What?
No one, but no one makes a neater bed than you do.
I was just going to say that about the beds, honest.
I tell all my friends about your hospital corners.
You do?
Sure we do. And what about the way you dry dishes?
I was just about to mention the dishes.
Oh, really? When you're done, there's not a spot on a plate or a glass.
I do try my best.
I always say, no one is neater than Kip.
Then what happened?
I went to my room. All I could think about was being ordinary and boring. The kind of person you wouldn't even notice was there.
Chip.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Okay.
I'm just doing a bed check. How do you feel?
I'm okay.
You don't look okay. Feel pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
That's because you did something that was wrong. Nice people feel badly when they do something wrong. But don't worry about it. Your mom understands. She's going to forgive you.
It's not that.
What is it?
What if my special talent never comes? What if I'm like this forever?
Like what?
You know, ordinary, nothing.
Wait a minute. Ordinary and nothing are two entirely different things.
No, they're not.
Move over, pal.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you and I want to be comfortable. Did you ever hear of Jimmy Stewart or Gary Cooper?
No, who are they?
They were movie stars a long time ago.
When you were a kid, right?
Well, more like when my dad was a kid. They were like the biggest things going at the time. You know why?
Why?
Because of the parts they played. Mr. Deeds, Mr. Smith, John Doe, bunch of ordinary guys.
If they played ordinary guys, why did everybody like them so much?
Well, because in those days there was this thing called the dignity of the average guy. You didn't have to be smart or rich or handsome. You just had to be special.
If you were average, how could you be special?
Well, it's because of the kind of man you were. Loyal, decent, honest, caring. You couldn't bribe Mr. Average Guy. You could never get him to do rotten things. He was above all that. You know, I think we've lost our belief in the dignity of the average guy. Today, our heroes aren't average at all. And we like them for some pretty weird reasons.
Like what?
I don't know, like how much money they make, or how hard they can hit a ball, or how many times they can get their faces on TV. Sometimes I wonder, whatever happened to the average guy? Why aren't we proud of him anymore?
Why aren't we?
Beats me. Especially because it takes a lot of talent to be a great average guy. That's the special talent your mom was talking about, you know.
It was?
Yeah. What did you think she meant?
Like being famous or something.
Come on, who's famous around this house? We're all just a bunch of average guys. And the next time that something goes wrong, like, I don't know, failing science or something, you don't have to cover it up.
Because we all know that all it is failing science, nothing more. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Maybe now you can get some sleep.
Good night, Kate.
Hey, Jim.
I thought about what Kate said for a long time. The more I thought about it, the more sense it made. And to this day, if I do something that doesn't turn out great, it doesn't bother me. Because I know I gave it my best shot. And that's good enough. You don't have to be great to be great. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Okay, guys, you gotta go now.
Okay, we're ready. I'd ask you to be gentle with this old place, but I guess you can't be gentle and tear down a building, can you?
Afraid not, no.
Thanks for the time.
No problem.
Let's go home, son.
Okay, Dad.
How are we doing?
I'm no accountant, but I'd say we need an accountant.
We're gonna save a lot of money doing our own taxes. Trust me. Here.
You expect me to trust a woman who keeps her business receipts in a shoebox? Kate, this receipt is for shoes.
I needed a comfortable pair for catering.
Black pumps with stiletto heels?
They're very comfortable.
Embezzling from the company to pad your wardrobe, aren't you ashamed? Hello? Yeah, this is Allie. Oh, for heaven's sake!
Who?
Well, fine. How are you?
You who?
Yeah, I do happen to be free this evening. 7? Yeah, it's fine. Well, I'd love to. Great. Bye.
Free to do what? Where? With whom?
Have dinner with Bob Barsky.
The Stretcher's back?
The Stretcher?
Well, that's just his nickname. He played football for the Jets and got hurt a lot.
Is this the guy that you went to Boston with when I was out of town?
Right.
The guy that you were really crazy about?
Right.
The guy that never called?
Right.
And you were too much of a wimp to call him.
I couldn't just call him.
You went across a state line with him, Allie. Why couldn't you call him?
We didn't violate the Mann Act. We just had one incredibly romantic, very pleasant weekend.
Wait till I tell Eddie the Stretcher's back.
I don't know which one of you is more excited about this date.
Me! It's just a little tear on the seam. What's taking so long?
I'll get it.
Kate?
I'm almost finished,
Hey, Stretcher, long time no see.
Hey, Chip, how's the arm?
Still second string, but I'm working on it.
Hi, Allie. My, but you've grown. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi, Bob. This is Kate.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Does this mean you'll be joining us for dinner?
Good.
Well, it's really great to see you guys.
So then how come you've waited so long to call?
I'll just get my coat.
I didn't call because I was in Boston and your mother was in New York.
Were in Boston?
Yeah, you're talking to the new sports announcer for WNEW.
So you're in New York now?
Living in New York? That's wonderful. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, when did this happen?
About a month ago.
Oh, so you've been here a month.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I got an idea. Instead of going out, why don't you eat here with us?
There's not enough, Chip.
Next time, old buddy. Nice to meet you, Kate.
You two, have fun.
All right.
Bye. Pretty cute, huh?
Cute? The man is an aftershave commercial.
Come on. You'll love it.
I'll hate it.
That's what I said when you asked me to try your eel.
Actually, you said eel is too slimy to be a food.
But then I tasted it, and now I love it.
Yeah, well, I've tasted football. I hate it.
Oh, come on, Allie, picture this. So you and I are in the booth, huh? The Giants, the Redskins, they're on the field. There's tension in the air.
Can Kate and Chip come too?
Sure. Does that mean you're coming?
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'll like it. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I have breakfast with 250 pounds of a linebacker.
Ooh, what does he eat for breakfast? Anything he wants. Thank you for dinner.
And thanks for the walk.
Thanks for calling.
And thanks for not asking me why it took so long to call.
Oh, it's none of my business. Why did it?
I'd rather not say.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't want to say.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Not very good at hiding things.
Yeah, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Look, the reason I didn't call is after you left Boston, I met someone else.
Oh.
And her name's Nancy. She's a very nice person.
I'm glad that she's a nice person. When'd you stop seeing her?
I didn't.
Why'd you ask me out to dinner?
Because I have fun with you. And since I'm moving back to New York, I wanted to see you again. Hey, come on, Nancy and I aren't serious. We're just dating. You know, like you and I are dating. At least I hope we're dating.
I see. So, the three of us are dating.
Is that a problem?
No, it might get a little crowded around the dinner table, but...
Are you by any chance the kind of person who gets sarcastic when they're angry?
No, I'm thrilled you're seeing other women. I'm sorry, it's just that I think that people should date only one person at a time.
That's not dating, that's marriage.
No, marriage is when you move in with someone and start arguing about money.
Well, you've kind of thrown me for a loop here. I just assumed that you were seeing other people too.
It sounds old-fashioned, but I believe in one man, one woman.
Well, I do too, eventually, but, you know, I also think that you have to start out slow, let things develop. I have a lot of fun with you, Allie.
As much fun as you have with Nancy? I'm sorry. See, why I don't think this will work.
You at least think about it.
I'm afraid I won't be able to think about anything else.
All right, I'll call.
I'll answer.
Good night.
Night. Damn!
I wasn't eavesdropping, I swear. I was just, coming down for a midnight snack.
It's just as well it saves me from having to wake you up. How much did you hear?
Everything after Nancy.
What do you think?
I think Bob is right.
Oh, go back to bed.
It's normal to date more than one person.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. My husband had a girlfriend. Why should my boyfriend?
Allie, that's another thing that Bob is right about. Stop being sarcastic and listen for just 1 minute. She is not his girlfriend. They are just dating. He is not your boyfriend. You are just dating. Everything is honest and above board. Pretend it's the 80s and don't expect to get pinned just because the boy buys you dinner and walks you home.
But if Nancy and I are both seeing Bob, that means we're competing.
Don't compete. Be yourself. And give it time.
Or I could save myself a lot of grief and just let it go.
I think Bob is a good guy.
So, you want to go to a football game on Sunday?
Sims is looking long for Bavaro in the end zone. He's got a touchdown, Giants. What a catch. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Giant down on the 10-yard line. Looks like the number 42.
Johnny, please go. And don't look back. Because if you do, you'll see me standing here, doubting everything I've said. Everything I know is true and decent. Please, Johnny, go.
Guess what?
I can't guess what. I'm late for lunch with Dennis.
I just ran into Mrs. Greenlee on the stairs. She gave me 2 tickets to Sunday matinee of Les Miserables. I'm calling Bob right now.
Oh, darn. If I hadn't been late, then she would have seen me and given me the tickets. Oh, well. C'est la vie. See ya.
Wait.
What?
You better run in your stocking.
Oh, why does this always happen when I'm late?
Nail polish?
Yes, I couldn't find another pair. This is definitely not my day.
You're wrong. Bob has to be in Boston this weekend.
I'm seeing Les Miserables?
You're seeing it. I'm living it. If he's in Boston, that means he's seeing Nancy.
You don't know that for sure.
You know, I look in the mirror and I see someone I never expected to see.
Anyone I know?
The other woman.
That is ridiculous.
I'm beginning to understand how Claire must have felt when she was seeing Charles when he was married to me.
You're actually beginning to feel sympathy for Claire?
No, but I can understand how miserable she must have felt.
Why aren't you smiling?
Because I'm just as miserable.
Allie, hurry up. The curtain goes up in 30 minutes.
All set.
New dress?
Oh, new dress, new lipstick, new nails, new attitude.
Shopping, therapy?
Beats sulking. Let's go and have a fantastic time without Bob.
Why are you being so adult about this?
Because I am an adult.
Well, that never stopped you before. Any calls?
None. Especially from Boston.
Whatever happened to I'm not going to sulk?
I couldn't help it. The longer I sat there, the more miserable I became.
You know, you're the only person I know who could go to a sad play and have the entire cast looking out into the audience sympathetically at you.
Why not? They're just pretending to be sad.
You don't know that Bob is with Nancy.
I can't stand it any longer. I have to know.
Allie, what are you doing?
Calling Bob.
In Boston? Are you nuts?
Yes.
Allie, do yourself a favor. Wait till he gets back. Do not call.
Why?
Because it'll look like you're checking up on him, and there are some things that you're better off not knowing. What happened?
A woman answered.
Oh, Allie.
A woman answered, and I hung up like some cheap bimbo in a B movie.
You panicked. It's understandable. But you still can't be sure that it was her.
It was her. She sounded nice, like somebody Bob would go out with. She sounded like me. What am I gonna do? Before I heard her, she was theoretical. Now she's real. Why did you let me call?
36, 24, 36, hike. Touchdown!
Okay, you two better behave or I'll have to separate you.
Oh, Mom.
Who is it?
It's Bob bearing baked beans from Boston.
Beans?
Oh, darn. I knew I should have gone with a chowder. Hey, Chip, have I got something for you?
To Chip, best wishes, Tony Eason. Wow, thanks.
Who's that?
That's only the cutest quarterback in the entire NFL. Let me see that.
Nice guy. I interviewed him this morning.
And you didn't bring me anything?
Oh, well, how could I have forgotten?
Oh, airplane nuts. How thoughtful. Thanks. Want to trade?
No way.
Can I get you some coffee or tea or beans?
No, thanks. I just came from the airport. I've got a cab waiting for me. Look, I just stopped by to apologize again for missing the play. How was it?
Sad.
Yeah?
Very. How was Boston?
All fun, but no tea party. Look, if you're free tomorrow night, I'd like to make it up to you.
Theater's closed on Monday.
Oh, but stadiums don't. Giants and the 49ers. What do you say?
Isn't the season over yet?
Go for it, Mom.
I'll throw in dinner.
Well, great. I'd like that.
Great. You want me to pick you up, or will you meet me at the studio?
Oh, Kate and I have to cater a party, so I'll meet you.
Great. Bye, guys.
Hey, Bob, wait up. Who are you interviewing next week?
Okay, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
No pouting? No hinting? No unnecessary roughness? I thought when he walked in here, I was going to see dishes really fly.
No. We other women have to keep our emotions to ourselves, keep our mouths shut. That's what makes us other women. How's it going?
Nothing serious, just a little flesh wound.
Kate, we have 30 shish kebabs to deliver by 7.
I'm sorry, but I just thought that blood all over the food was a little unprofessional.
Okay, I'll do the kebabs. You stuff the grape leaves.
Stuff them with what?
Preferably none of your vital organs.
Who are you calling?
Bob, to tell him I'll be late. Sorry, wrong number. Oh, my God.
What?
It was her.
Which her?
The same her. She's in New York.
Yeah, Bob's having dinner with you.
Dinner with me, lunch with her, God knows who he had for breakfast. The man is a slug.
Allie, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
There better be.
Well, after a drive of 11 of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen, San Francisco has the ball on the Giants' 35, and there's a timeout on the field. This has been an incredible game. And this is WNEW, where it's a good time for a great beer.
And we're out.
Why don't you take 5, Eddie? Hi, have a seat. We just went to commercial. This is a great game.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't come here to watch football.
Oh, sorry, no fireworks till halftime.
Wouldn't be so sure. I called your apartment and a woman answered.
Oh, what did she say?
Hello?
What did you say?
Nothing. I was saving the goodbye for you. Was it Nancy?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, no, Allie, don't go.
3, 2,
go near that dial, because we're back with Giants football at the Meadowlands, where it's 3rd and 6 for the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not a sleaze.
Slug.
Whatever, let me explain. Okay, Montana drops back. Oh, he is hit by Taylor. Fumble, there's a scramble for the ball, and there's a flag down on the field. The referees are conferring. Look, Nancy was in town on some business. She had some time in between appointments, so I gave the doorman the keys, huh? Okay, it's a holding on the offense. The Giants decline. It'll be their ball on their own 40. There's the snap. Sims hands off to Morris. Oh, he is hit by Ronnie Lott in a safety blitz. What a hit. Morris is down.
Is he hurt?
I can't tell really, but it sounds, looks, and feels like probably he had the wind knocked out of him. Look, I've known all along that I've been seeing other women.
Other women?
Boy, is he hurt.
I thought it was just Nancy. Is it something they put in the Gatorade?
Boy, is he hurt. Look, can we talk about this at dinner?
No, I am afraid this is the 2-minute warning.
Meaning? He's still hurt.
Meaning I don't want to be a team player anymore. It's either one-on-one or nothing.
Morris is slow to get up. He looks really shaken. Boy, was he hurt. I know just how he feels. Look, is this an ultimatum?
Yes, even though it means I might lose you.
I don't know what to say.
Guess that says it all.
Oh, wait. Sims is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's gone back for a pass. Look, Allie, I don't want to lose you.
Or make a commitment.
This isn't Monday Night Football. It's the Young and the Restless.
Whoa. What? Whoa. Somebody's spiking the ball in the end zone. He must have scored a touchdown. Well, this crowd is going wild. That must have been some play. Wish I had seen it.
Good luck to you and Nancy.
The point after is good. It's Giants 34, San Francisco 23.
Allie?
Yeah?
How long are you going to be in there? Till I've washed that man right out of my hair.
Allie, you've been in there for 40 minutes. You could have washed out half of Brooklyn by now.
You know, it's a good thing that Bob and I broke up. I mean, we have nothing in common. He loves football. I hate it. He wants to sow wild oats. I want to make oatmeal. I love museums. They put him to sleep.
There's an NFL museum in Ohio that I kind of like.
What are you doing here? Where's Kate?
Kate left. Allie, can we talk privately?
Bob, I'm in the shower.
You can't get much more private than that. Who uses Chanel?
I do. Now go away.
Will you walk me to the door?
No. Go away.
Allie, you have to listen to me.
Why?
Well, right now you don't have any choice. Look, I've been thinking about what you said in the booth tonight.
And?
Well, look, I can't predict the future, and I'm not making any promises, and I don't even know if I want to settle down. Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
I'm not sure. So far, it's been only disclaimers.
Well, you don't make this easy on a guy, do you? Look, I think that you and I have something special together. I don't want to lose that. Who plucks their eyebrows?
Emma. I think we could have something special too. I just can't adjust my feelings to suit your lifestyle.
Well, you want me to adjust my lifestyle to suit your feelings?
Only if they're your feelings too.
Well, they are. I mean, well, you know.
Bob, I meant what I said. I can't see you if you're seeing other people.
I know.
So?
Look, I had a long talk with Nancy. It's over.
You mean that?
Who uses wrinkle cream?
Emma, you mean that?
Yeah, I mean that.
So, are we going steady?
Does this mean I can scrub your back?
No, but you can go downstairs and make some sandwiches.